He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home, you've got everything on a plate.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go for round one. The jab not finding its target. And he just missed with that left jab. Good job stopping that uppercut. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice hook. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. No rest for the weary. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. The right hook just missed. That jab doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he misses with that straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the...
for this entire fight.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. That counter punch caught him clean. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight back.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again, or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. Can't score with that right uppercut. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That punch lands. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed puller right there. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. No rest for the weary. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A big whiff with the right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well done with that counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now you've got...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's big shot, and down goes Ali. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Solid punch. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got...
There's a god-awful round.
And there's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
There's a counter shot. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't land the jab there. They are giving us a high high-tempo show. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
These two fighters are made for one another. A perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Holding nothing back here in the round. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Focus back and get that jab.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Incredible work rate. A lot of effort being exerted here. Good counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
You got to go back out.
Here comes round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Catch and shoot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. That jab just missed with the left hand. That left hook just missed. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Misses with the straight left. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You got to get out there.
There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter shot lands. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. They got out of the way of that right hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second...
Oh my God, Johnny! Usyk! still standing.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Just missed with that hook. Defense is not an option for these two. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.
there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a bruise. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sticker waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for take off, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stay fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different time. Energy flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different time. Energy flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Winning team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up
as expected, fully packed here tonight. All the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, and here comes the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. One of the most important athletes in the history of sports. Has there ever been a more influential character in all of the sweet science?
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as...
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. They exchange punches. Throws the jab, but does not score. How about that time counter shot? That hook is parried away. That jab doesn't score. Counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. What an amazing environment, Johnny. A special night. These... Hold that thought! Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got ticket up. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Demise, envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Like the fight of my life, lighting my fire. Can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now. as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching here comes the Galveston Giant himself, Jack Johnson, one of the most important athletes in the history of sports. Has there ever been a more influential character in all of the sweet science?
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight too.
After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Defense here at all. Good left hook. Punch, counter punch. So much pre-hype surrounding. Hold that thought! Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do? And down goes Jack Johnson. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Jack Johnson is staged. I don't believe it. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself. Recompose yourself, then boom. Back into it, but do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense there with that left hook. Did you see that? Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Johnson in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though.
Forget about that.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got a fresh...
Whoa, Johnny! The Galveston Giant in real trouble now! No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
They exchange punches. done with that counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hold that thought! And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to the finish.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables. And
Back into the fight.
on to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter lands. They block the hook. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. Somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a level. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Catch and shoot. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it.